Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, HB Studios and 2K dropped Season 2 trailer for PGA Tour 2K25. Let's go take a look. All right, here we go. The Season 2 trailer for PGA Tour 2K25. I have muted everything so that way we don't get caught in any of YouTube's filters. They're not happy when that hits, the music and everything. So right here, nice little opening montage. Season 2. So what's awesome about this is Season 2 has all three majors in it, right? Major breakthrough. So we've got first up PGA Championship at Quail Hollow Club, followed by the US Open at Oakmont Country Club. And then finally, we have the Open at Royal Portrush. I love that they're leaning into this. We've been waiting a long time to get majors in this game, so I'm digging that. Now here we got some ranked tours and some matchmaking swag here, starting off with this cool golf ball with the club. I love that they're doing this. This stuff isn't always for me, but I do love they've done a great job with all of this really since halfway through 2K23. That was when they started introducing some of these things. They had the Condor glove and hat and coat and all those things, and it was really fun chasing those down in 2K23, and they've continued that here in 2K25. This outfit is pretty wild, but I'm looking forward to chasing this down in matchmaking for ranked as well as ranked tours. And here we go, the crown jewel of season number 2. Of course, we're talking about St. Andrews Links, the home of golf, man. I am so excited to be taking a look at this and playing on this course. It looks really, really good in this game too. Here we go, the road hole. Man, I can't wait. And look at this. Pot bunkers, ladies and gentlemen. I am really hoping these make their way into the designer. Let's all cross our fingers, shall we? Oh man, what a shot here. What a shot. Can't wait. And here we go, the all new challenges mode. Now remember, in the My Career, they do have some challenges that happen each week if you choose to play in those on the Wednesday. And they're pretty cool. I actually like them. They're relatively varied. There's about 4 or 5 different ones. And it looks like they're just going to turn this into its own mode based on this verbiage. And they give you a little bit of a snapshot here. It looks like there's maybe closest to the pin here with 4 different pins, I should say, with some different targets. And then here it looks like just one target, one pin. So I'm just curious how they're going to expand on this, but hey, the more modes, the better. And I'm down, right? We've got Earn VC, XP, clubs, clothing, and consumables. So pretty cool. And I'm wondering if maybe they're going to add more stuff, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5. This has me pretty hopeful, and I'm looking forward to this new challenge mode. All right. Now remember, in Season 1, the technician was the focal point of everything. It looks like Season 2 is going to be the Greenskeeper archetype. Now, I personally am not a big fan of this kind of weird, funky Greenskeeper outfit. Mainly this Greenskeeper on the helmet. I feel like if you have to put it on the helmet, then it's not a good enough outfit. Like, I would not guess that this would be a Greenskeeper. I mean, it looks like somebody that's on doing road construction or something. I don't know. Not for me. Maybe there's some people out there that are going to like this, but I think it looks pretty silly and has nothing to do with being a greenskeeper. All right, this is another big thing here. Remember, in Season 1, we had the tie spinner. It looks like in Season 2, we get the long flop shot type. So I'm interested to see kind of what yardage gap this fills in and just how this thing plays, right? We already have a pitch shot. We've got the spinner. Those are about 50 to 60 yards in that yardage. So we've got the super flop. That's a really short high flop shot. That's pretty easy to stick close. We have the regular flop. That's a little bit longer. I think that goes up to around 30 yards or so, depending on your clubs. So does that mean that this is going to go from 30 to 50 yards? Is this going to go from 50 to 70 yards? It'll be really interesting to see where this fits within the bag and the yardage, and just how it is. How does it play? Is it still going to have the same bias and everything as the other flop shots? How is it going to be in terms of control? Is it just like a shorter rolling pitch shot? It'll be real interesting to see how that plays out. And look, just like the tie spinner in season 1, it's going to unlock at level 25 for free, but you have to buy the Clubhouse Pass in order to get the upgrades for it. Yeah, and it gives a little synopsis here. It's an advanced shot type, a flop that carries a greater distance, perform with wedges from any surface aside from bunkers. So it's barred from being used on bunkers, or in bunkers, I should say. So yeah, I'm curious to see really just the yardage and then the control and the spin on that. Okay, here we go. So look, we already could get up to +4 on the different club tiers. There's 3 tiers of clubs. It gets up to +4. So now they're adding 2 more tiers of clubs. And I think this is pretty exciting because I feel like every season is going to evolve and probably turn archetypes to be more viable, especially on the higher end, on the competitive side. Right now, a lot of people are just using the sculptor like I do, or the technician is another one that's kind of back and forth, maybe magician. But this is going to completely open the door again to maybe having the technician, so that way you can really lean into the power gems and the power fittings. But this is going to be cool to just see, what is going to be the new meta build or multiple builds that are going to be viable now with the upgraded ruby and amethyst. Is that how you say that? I should have looked that up. But the 2 new club tiers, +5, +6. So what that means is right now we got +4 with the 5 gems. That's a +20 above your attributes. We're now going to have a +5, which is 25 points above your attributes, and then a +6, which is a 30-point boost there for your clubs. New quest coming in as well. They also introduced the player cards, which is pretty cool. I mean, at the end of the day, this isn't that big of a deal, but we've seen this in a lot of other games, mainly in shooters, right? Call of Duty, for instance, has this. So I'm okay with this coming over. This is just a nice additional way to, show some personality within the multiplayer and just within the player card. I'm wondering where these will show exactly. Maybe it's just like when you get scrolled over on the leaderboard or whatever. But it's pretty cool to be able to do this. And it looks like they've got some good options here, at least in this first wave. I liked, again, that they're leaning into the majors. We got the US Open. We've got the PGA Championship, as well as the Open, with some additional stuff here. Even the players there I see. And so it'll be interesting to see how many other things they have. And then are they going to continuously add to this? Are we going to unlock more of these things, within the Clubhouse Pass or just within gameplay? So it'd be nice to have some more stuff to unlock, or maybe purchase in the Superstore, whatever that ends up being. But it looks like they add this tab at the top, player card there at the top, to your accessories within outfit, which is interesting. It's a weird spot to put it. I feel like that's going to get missed in the shuffle. You'd think that that would be more in the my player info section, but I digress. Okay, here are some sneak peek at some of the rewards that are going to be in the 100 level Clubhouse Pass for Season 2. We've got some Malbon lavender shorts there. We've got some Puma shoes. We've got Cobra glove there at level 79. And then premium tier stuff here too. More Malbon, bucket hat, and a long zip sleeve. Looks like Malbon is all over this Clubhouse Pass number 2. Okay. And then here is some more stuff that's supposedly coming to the Superstore in Season 2. Looks like there's a lot of different sponsors from a ton of well-known brands, as well as the PGA Open and US Open. Again, leaning into these majors. I think that's great. Again, I hope one day, maybe in 2K27, we do get the Masters, hopefully. But it's very, very cool that they're going to have, T-shirts and different things, maybe hats for the PGA Open and the US Open. All right, wrapping it up here. And there's a nice overview here of season number 2. We've got some free stuff there on the left. We got that Cobra white snapback hat. That looks pretty slick. I'll probably end up grabbing that. You have some Malbon shorts and pants. And look at this. We've got a Ruby Titleist T100 iron. So remember, the T100 irons are already in the game. They were already a reward for, I don't know if they were in the Clubhouse Pass or if you unlock them, or if they were maybe in the Superstore, but I know I have these. I think I am actually using them too. So what's interesting is they're bringing those back, but they're actually going to be Ruby tiered. So they're already coming in at tier number 5 or 4. I think it's tier 4. So that's interesting there. And then a look at more of the premium stuff. Remember, there's 100 levels. So this does not give an overview of everything that we're going to be able to unlock in this Clubhouse Pass, but at least gives you a general idea. Again, it looks like a lot of Malbon stuff. We've got that Greenskeeper hard hat, which again, I'm not a big fan of. We've got some more Malbon stuff there, shorts and a skirt and a cardigan and a long sleeve. Those Greenskeeper boots. Boots aren't that bad. Those look like boots. And then this is what I love here, the Scotty Cameron Phantom 5.5 putter. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be unlocking that at tier 100 and then go ahead and just equip that immediately. And again, at the bottom there, we've got our tier of clubs, 2 more Evo tiers, the Ruby and Amethyst. And then, of course, that long flop to get unlocked there at level 25. Remember, long flop is free. The upgrades, you have to purchase the Clubhouse Pass to get the upgrades for that long flop shot. Okay. There we go. That is it. Of course, the game is available right now. The Season 2 Clubhouse Pass and just Season 2 in general is out on May 13th. And it's counting down in the game. So this is why I know this exactly. It should unlock May 13th, which is a Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. All right, there we go. The trailer for Season 2 of PGA Tour 2K25. I think for me personally, I'm most excited about playing at St. Andrews, and I'm really looking forward to what this long flop is going to do and how that's going to change my gameplay out on the course. And I think thirdly, those new upgraded tiers to the clubs, it's going to really shake things up. Let me know in the comments what you guys are most looking forward to. And remember, this is out Tuesday, May 13th, right around 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and we'll see you next time.